Hi, this is Dolores and my dear friend Pam.
Hi.
And we're going to do a little short video for you, well, maybe not so short, showing you some options to use if you were to buy some of these bags that we have 500 of back here in the back. And you're saying, what would I do if I bought that one? So Pam has already got a head start on it. She's already bought bukus of bags of beads.
Yes.
So show us some of the things you've already made, Pam.
I made this turquoise necklace, 2 of them, and I also put a little bit of gold in there. And then this beautiful blue necklace with little tiny gold Hishi beads and the cross.
Yeah.
What kind of cross is that?
It's a Celtic cross. And I still have those on the website, by the way. I have a lot of those.
Oh, love that.
So those weren't a part of the bag, but you don't always find all of the pieces in the bag. For example, this turquoise was yours already, the little pendant.
The drop.
Yeah, but you've got stuff like that. It's one earring that you could never find anything to do with. It makes a perfect drop.
Perfect.
Right. So we tried to get a head start before we got on the video so that we could get right to it. But here's what we came down to, and we couldn't get any further. So now we're going to decide, because I'm saying 3 bags, just 3. If you just buy 3, let's see how many different things you can make, including earrings, bracelets, necklaces. But we're going to use our creative juices and our synergistic girlfriend time to see what else comes out of these bags. So, okay, we were for sure about this bag, right?
Yes. These pearls have a beautiful plum and kind of an autumnal feel. And,
so we're going to say for
shapes,
sure this one is going to be up for grabs. Oh. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, that's in one bag. Now, the dilemma, and then we said for sure we need some sort of findings to go with it.
And metal. We need either
metal.
Silver or gold, and we thought the gold
So
really
why don't you open that one and
complemented.
put it in here. Okay, so we got those 2. And then we said, okay, we need another element. We need another texture. Look how fun this bag is. By the way, these bags are for sale. We're just going to use them and then put them back. So if you said, oh, well, of course, you use the one I wanted, right? Right. So, okay, so Pam, I'm leaving this to you because she also, by the way, is a master quilter. She has her own, amazing. I'll tell you her Instagram. What's your Instagram?
Pamela512.
Pamela, isn't that cute? But anyway, the quilts she makes are out of this world. All hand sewn, but we won't go there.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying she has a really good sense of color and a really good sense of design. And that's why I thought we could probably collaborate really well together. So you choose the third.
Okay.
And I'll go with your choice.
This has some fun shapes and really pretty, almost carnelian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's some amber in there too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so these 2 that didn't get chosen could be yours. Anybody that was, there's probably about, will that all go in there? Oh, but look at this bonus we got in
Vertical
here.
stacking.
Wow, this is all in this.
No.
Hello, here's a necklace.
We're done.
I know. I was like, that's a perfect, that's amber. That's lovely.
That is.
Okay, so let's put these 2 pieces in something else. Because if we said, okay, we want to do that, we can do that. But then, this was $10, so there alone was the bag. Ooh, and there's one little bell. There's some junk in here too. Here's a toggle
Look at
stick.
this. Huge.
That's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
I sold the necklace of that. Okay, so, oh my God. Now we have to do something with this. So I'll tell you what I usually do when I start. If I'm considering making a pair of earrings to go with it, I choose the earrings first. Why do you think?
Because you use fewer beads and then everything else can complement the earrings.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I always choose the 2 best beads. Because, only 1 on each ear or 3 on if you were to dangle. But you get down to it and then you're like, because normally when you're making something, you automatically go to the best bead first.
Yes.
And then you dig around and you find, okay, this one's perfect. So you put it in the necklace and then you've got the necklace all made and then you think, damn, now I only got the ugly ducklings left to make earrings out of. So enough said about that, because I think we probably will make earrings because we have some things. We're not going to totally make these because that's not what we're here for. So what do you want to start with? I'm going to make one and you're going to make one, and then we're going to try to help each other.
With the earring or the necklace?
Necklace. We're going to make 2 necklaces.
Okay.
And maybe more if we have time. We'll just see how it goes. Because what I'm thinking I want to start with, and I have to leave the camera right now. Because I have to have glasses. Pam, do you need glasses?
No, I'm good.
Oh, that's because you're younger than me.
Contacts.
I'm much younger. Okay, but I need to now say, now I can see what I'm doing. because these, I love these crosses, but I only like the crosses. Oh, ooh, I like this one. We always pay attention to the hole, believe it or not, to see how it's going to come. So this is the hole, and this is the hole.
Oh.
So that means it's going to be like this. So it really is like a little cross.
Yeah. Well, that's
So
gorgeous.
I like that one. And that's kind of my focal, and there's more of them. Actually, oh my God, I'm going to show you this. Since I got a bunch of them. We can actually start with thread if you want to start with thread. Do you want to start with thread? No.
No,
gonna
let's
have it.
just lay it out.
But this, what you do
Oh
with this
my
that makes
God.
it so cool is that these cluster with each other. Oh yeah, you got a bonus too. Okay, so this is sort of the cluster that these make. So hello, I've already got my focal piece.
Oh, and I just found my focal piece.
But how are you going to work this as an earring?
Can I loop the
You
stud
can.
back?
Yes.
Yeah, loop the stud into a
Yeah,
little hole.
you totally
Yeah.
have it.
Oh.
Oh, and these are gorgeous.
Look
Look
at
at
that.
those. Oh,
Oh, okay.
yeah, good
There it
choice.
is.
All right, so here we're saying this is the bonus and we're not even using it. Although,
Oh, that'd be. Oh.
you know what I
Gosh.
really liked about this one that you made is that you had 3 or 4 different textures making it congruently beautiful. I mean, if you just did one of these or maybe...
So the
you got a
scale
round
is
one.
all the same.
Yeah,
And just
scale.
variation in the colors.
Yeah. And that's what makes it interesting and nice, rather than just like, hello, here's this.
If everything's different, it's a bead soup. So sometimes you need something
bead
that's
soup.
Yeah. Sometimes you need something kind of. This acts as a solid that would frame. You could have two necklaces. One really busy, and then this one frames it, kind of like the matting.
yeah.
Like the matting on a picture would just kind of hold it.
All right, so let's hold that there. And by the way, these, no, they're a little dark for yours.
Yeah.
But this, well, you've already got your focal in that.
Yeah, I
one,
got
right?
my focal. So now I
Okay,
just
so
need
this
to
would make a perfect focal.
amp
If
up the
you,
gold.
all you'd have to do is wire wrap that with a pin, easy. You know, just make it a pin, and then suddenly you've got this piece that's exactly like that. So I'm not going to stop to do that because I want to do these. But what we know to be true is that this is really what makes it stand out, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, are there 2 of these in here? There's
I
a
know,
pair of
I
earrings.
know.
Why are they in there? Oh my, wow. Oh, I know why. Because this little pearl wasn't exactly perfect.
Oh.
So, but I'm just saying, if somebody wanted, they got a pair of $65 earrings in the bag. Okay, so I'm saying that if you just made this, it gets dark. I mean, it's like what she said about the little gold that she put in here and the little gold
And I
that
put
she
the little
put
gold.
in there.
I just love that touch of metallic, whether
Yeah.
it's silver or gold. And then I would probably wear lots of gold chains with that.
Yeah,
I love lots of gold chains, but I like a pop of color.
I do too.
Whether it's a lapis or even these pretty plums.
Yeah, this, I love these colors. Is there any more of that?
Oh, there's
I think
a
we
bunch
can
of
pull
these.
things closer to us so that we can
reach.
actually see what we're working with here. Because I'm going to need some of this, and we both are going to need a lot of that, right? Because that's our favorite bag. Well, for now it is. Until we can figure out what we're doing. Okay, so what I like about this bag, by the way, is that it's all different colors of pearls. So I like if you want to have the same, say the same bead, I mean the same design, but you want other colors in it. So for example, what I'm saying is this little blue coin pearl is iridescent, and it has some of the burgundy color of this. So this actually could go with it well. Okay, so let me just pull out a few of those and see how that works. And again, you have to watch where it's drilled. Because, for example, this one is top drill. So that means that it's not going to go exactly through. It's going to drop down. So I like the drop down because I think that makes it a little more interesting than just a strand. So, and I never ever do more than 3 of anything together. I mean, 3, how about you?
I like that.
Yeah, because see, you've got 3, 2, 1, 3. See what I mean? So it's sort of like you've got to get the rhythm right. Oh my gosh, I love this. So I'm thinking for mine, it's not going to all be bold. I think I start with bold, and then I go to something, maybe, see, I've already broke the whole rules that I have no gold in it yet. So I'm thinking now
it's
I'm ready
coming.
for gold. Yeah. That's going to be just one. And of course, that's the good news and the bad news about these little bags is that there's not going to be enough of everything to say, oh, well, that's exactly what I wanted. But what I like is what makes a piece look custom made, by the way, is that it's not always symmetrical. It's not always that perfect one for this side and one for that side and one for this side and one for that side. It's got all kinds of funky things happening to it. Like, look at this gorgeous, I love this brush gold. So I'm going to use that next. Now, do I have two of them? No, but I have another brush gold that's a round ball on the other side. So what are you doing? Oh my God.
Okay, so
Yeah, talk about yours while
I started pulling these little tiny ones, thinking that would be a fun little second necklace to just complement, to layer with it. And it would be very simple. Just a lot of little tiny pearls, maybe an occasional gold bead, but it could on its own just...
I call those cranberry beads.
Oh, that's
I mean,
perfect.
cranberry color. I mean, especially that color so much rather than the other.
None of the gold beads match, which I love that.
Oh, I do too.
It just makes it so much more interesting.
I think you're exactly right. I'm going to follow you a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I could then, again, do this funky one here and funky one here. So I don't want it to get too pretty. I don't like pretty jewelry. I like interesting jewelry. I like things that people, I always say to my clients, I say to them, when you wear this necklace, just be aware that your neck is going to get fondled a lot. So people go, ooh, I would like the idea of having my neck fondled a lot, right? Or no way, I don't want people touching me, that kind of thing. But when you've got something that's got like all kinds of textures.
It keeps your eye moving.
Yes.
It keeps your eye moving.
And engaged.
Okay, I'm struggling a little bit with how white this is. Do I need to get a little bit of white in here so it's not all by itself?
Or what you could do is cut these off. And just use that as the focus.
Okay.
I mean, we're not going to do that right now.
No,
somebody bought it and said, whoop, she just burned a pair of earrings.
Yeah.
But that could, see, because this, and then you just like file it down. So then you just have that pretty ruby there in the center. If you chose. I'm not bothered by the white.
And I like it. I just didn't know if I needed to repeat it in here.
We don't have it, so you can't.
Well, okay, yeah.
But there is that.
This is a lighter pearl, so maybe that feels light.
Like this?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's like a little tooth.
All right, so I'm thinking I'm going to get too pedestrian here if I don't watch out.
I like that too.
What do
We do not want to wear pedestrian jewelry.
No.
I think we're born for better.
Born for better. Ooh, this is, look at that. But there's only one.
Here's wait, there's another one right there.
Oh, where?
Yeah, that's the same as that, isn't it?
No, it's different.
Okay.
But look at this, here's a little elephant.
Oh, isn't he?
How did that get in there? How bizarre. I don't think he's going to get used. And here's a key. Ooh.
Oh.
The key is the right color. Could I dangle this key from here?
That is cool. Kind of gets lost, but it just makes another layer. I like it.
I do too.
I like it.
I'll leave it until, here's the thing. You lay them out. This is the way I always do it. Is this the way you do it? Yeah.
Lay it all out and then start pulling back.
Right.
Yeah, that didn't really.
Or then when I start to thread it, string it, then I keep going, no, that looked good when it was laying flat, but now that I'm putting it on a, because then you just don't know how it's going to fall. It could just like this may not work. The way it would work is to steal some of these from Pam and fill that hole. You see what I mean? So that it will stand out. Can you see what I'm doing here? Okay. So that's probably, it's a good thing to find a bag that has some little things in it. People think, oh, I don't really like little. But in fact,
it spaces out some of the great beads so that it can breathe.
Good point. Yeah. And also, if you're making it, sometimes it can get where the necklace is too tight or too taut. And it's just like this, thing like that. It's like your elbow. It needs something to make the pivot point. And that's what little beads are for. They're between two big beads, you put a pivot bead. And sometimes it's a little gold bead. We've got thousands of little tiny gold beads. Those are just enough is all you need. And I really like these kind of caps. Those are fun to use too. Here's another style of cap. And here's another style of cap. Ooh, you know what? Maybe you want to use that on some, but I think there's only one. I mean, I don't know. No, here's the one here. This is a really good bag. And this comb right here, I really like to use these in ending a necklace. It's smooth on the neck. It's easy. So I don't know if there's another one. Oh, there's another one.
Good.
So I'm saying that's the end of my necklace right there. So this is sort of like putting together a puzzle, isn't it? Yeah.
It sure is.
All right, so let's finish up these necklaces so we can try something else a little fun. Okay, we're back.
Thank you for inviting me over. This has been so much fun. From 3 bags, I cannot believe what we came up with. And we still have all of these dishes of beads.
Yeah. It's just been so much fun too to just like, I love having a limited amount of things to work with. Because, you know, I've always had like, well, you see, and it's almost paralyzing. It's analysis paralysis kind of. But when you've just got this, I always thought it'd be fun to do a, you know, one of those shows like a bake show or something where you give people just this and let's see how creative you can be.
These are the ingredients.
Yes.
And in less than 15 minutes, this is what we came up with out of the same bag, completely different, but equally gorgeous.
Yeah.
I love it.
So you explain yours and then I'll explain mine. So this is what Pam came up with.
So I love these plum pearls, and I accented with some soft peachy pearls, and of course some funky gold and some crowns. And this is actually an earring, but I'm going to take the post and wrap it around and turn it into a pendant.
Good idea.
And then skinny little pearls inside, and then another layer. What do you think these are?
These are amber.
Those are amber.
Yeah, I love that.
And it's a little bit yellowish, which helps combine the peach and the plum and all the golds, and just the more colors, the better.
Yeah, and she already kind of put together some earrings. You missed that.
Right, right. These are just a few little drops. There was some gold wire in there, and we'll just make a little.
Yeah, she found those. They're already made.
They're in the bag.
You got a free ride. And that one. So 3 necklaces that probably, if they were in my shop, it would probably be $195, $95, and this would need a little bit more on it, but I would say this would be another, probably a $195, because this is amber, and amber is really popular. It's very lightweight and pretty to wear. So there you are with $105 worth of beads. You've already made 3 times what it would have been.
Yes.
And you got to make it, and you got to design it. So let me show you mine. Mine didn't go much further than what it already was, except we decided, we talked about the gold chains and we liked the gold chain, so I just pulled out, because I'm also selling spools of chain, obviously. So this one has kind of a rose gold kind of chain. I would probably wire wrap a few more of these into it. Oops, just so it sort of finishes it or ties it all together. But this is my necklace. Then I would say wear it with gold chains. And then this would just be 3 drops of the same color pearl with gold wire, and then on a gold shepherd's hook, so that you don't need any more. You've got so much going on here that you just want to blend it in together. Excuse me.
Beautiful, soft colors, and many of the golds that you used are brushed.
Yeah. Oh,
And so is the chain, so it really complements it nicely.
It does. And then I loved using these cones at the top. I could actually get both of those in this same cone, but I'd rather make 2 separate necklaces. So
that chain can move around.
Yeah, you could wear it with yours even.
Yeah.
So as Pam said, look what's left. This is all. We can make lots, at least 2 more necklaces, or probably 5 bracelets or more. We've got all these fun, and then there's actually some really nice shepherd's hook clasps in the back there that people often use these in front of a necklace to hook it together. And then we have this, hardly even got touched, all this amber that's here. So as you can see, this is not hard work. It's just very creative work. We don't want anything that's symmetrical. We don't want anything that anyone's ever seen before.
Right.
And I can guarantee you, both of our necks would be fondled. Okay, so this is to prove to you that what we just did in the previous video was not rocket science. Anybody can do that. I asked Pam to randomly pick 3 more bags and to show you how easy it is to make jewelry out of any of them. So Pam, what'd you pick?
Okay, I love this bag. It has all kinds of African and colorful ethnic beads. Let's go through the 3.
Okay, go ahead.
And then I like a metallic. So this one, we picked silver. Look at the soft patina. It's not a shiny metallic, but really...
Ooh, there's a nice bead.
Oh, look at that one.
Yeah.
Okay. And then black always makes a nice backdrop. These colors will pop next to that.
Yeah.
So
let's see what it looks like. Yeah, you open that one in the
How
black.
much are the 3 bags all together?
$35 a bag, $107 for 3 bags. So all of these beads that were done. Oh my God. Oh, just begin to think of all of the things. Look at this great bead.
Oh, that is
That's
fabulous.
called lamps work. That's just very expensive bead. That's probably $25 for that bead. And then all of these, as she called them, soft silvers. Is that what you call it?
A wonderful patina. It's
Yeah.
been
Oh, look at this
rubbed.
coin.
Oh.
This is a really nice coin. There's a lot of coins in there.
And look at these tubes.
And look at this. Oh my God, this is some really good
And
stuff.
look at all these coins.
I mean, are
with
we
the black.
excited or what? This is a handmade
You guys are
African
very
bead.
difficult to videotape. You're so excited about the beads.
Oh, look at the stripes.
And look at this.
Look.
Oh my God. Okay, so
The
we're just.
stripes.
Oh, I haven't even looked in that one.
Oh.
So we're just telling you that just these 3 bags again at $35 a bag, you could probably make, and especially with these, you can definitely make bracelets because there's really big holes in some of these, so the elastic will go through. You could probably make at least 3 necklaces, 3 bracelets, and probably 5 pair of earrings, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Definitely.
with just that.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing? So it's not on the website. You can't order them on the website, but you can DM me, and I can actually do, and I'm doing it later this afternoon at 2 o'clock. I have an appointment with the client, and I'm going to FaceTime with her, and I'm going to show her the beads, and she's going to order that way because she wants a close-up. I'm not going to open the bags for her, so don't think we're going to do this for 500 bags, right? Yeah. I mean, in fact, just getting them back in the bag was a challenge. But you can DM me, you can email me, and I'll make sure that you get what we were just looking at. If that's the 6 that you want, right?
Yeah.
Anybody would want those now. Okay, thanks for watching.